Good afternoon. This is HorseRacingNation.com handicapper Jarrod Horak, and this is our video feature race of the week. This week's feature race for Friday, May 1st, Churchill Downs Race 11 is going to be the Grade 1 Kentucky Oaks. 3-year-old fillies going to be traveling 9 furlongs on the main track. We have a full 14-horse field. Let's go horse by horse and talk about their chances. Starting with number 1, Forever Unbridled. Drew well with Mike Smith in the irons, and this one is going to save a lot of ground, probably stalking the pace. Seems a cut below some of the best, but she should sit a good trip. If she's good enough, maybe she has a chance to finish in the top 4. The 2 Shook Up is going to be a long shot for trainer Steve Asmussen. She's got a nice pedigree. She showed a lot of promise in her maiden win. She broke her maiden in the mud at Fairgrounds earlier this year, and then she finished second in the Fairgrounds Oaks last time. She's another one that's going to be stalking the pace, but also needs to pick up her game if she wants to compete for a major placing here. The 3 Include Betty. This one 20-1 morning line. She got up to win the Fantasy Stakes last time. She came from well back, and there is some pace in this race, but she's going to have to pass a lot of fillies, and there's a lot of quality in this race, and she could be in a bit of trouble. Asking for money for Todd Pletcher, 20-1. You don't see a lot of horses at 20-1 with Javier Castellano and Todd Pletcher. This one, last time out, was second in the Gulfstream Oaks. Before that, in the Devona Dale, finished a close third. She was running in 1-turn, 1-mile races, and then they stretched her out last time, and she finished a decent second after taking the lead. I think 1 1/8 may be a bit too much, but she does have talent. A race like the Acorn may be more what she would want to do, and she would be very dangerous in a spot like that. I just think she's going to get a little tired in the late going against some of these quality fillies. Condo Commando is going to be the one to catch. She's 5 for 6 lifetime. She has a lot of ability, and each of the times that she's been able to get out and set the pace, she's won. The one time she didn't get to the front, she lost. She probably will get to the lead here, but I think others will at least have to challenge her. They're not just going to let her get away with soft fractions and steal the Kentucky Oaks. And I think in the late going, she may end up being a little bit vulnerable. Angela Renee's the 6. Again, Todd Pletcher. John Velasquez, 15-1. So here you have Pletcher with another price horse in here. I've always liked this one. She just hasn't really run to her outstanding pedigree. Now, she has done well in some stakes races by hitting the board, and she did win the Chandelier Grade 1 at Santa Anita last year, but she's disappointed since then. She's lost her last 4 starts. She did finish second in the Ashland last time, and third off the layoff. She can improve, but she's going to need to improve her speed figures to compete with these. Lovely Maria for trainer Larry Jones. She's one of 2 Larry Jones trainees, and this one improved nicely last time to win the Ashland. She was second in the Rachel Alexandra before that, and then she won a little optional claimer. So she's come a long way after finishing 4th in a stakes race at Remington Park. In her last 3 starts, speed figures going up. She's a Grade 1 winner now. She has tactical speed, and she could be the now filly. She's going the right way, and if she can jump up her speed figure again, she can definitely compete here, and she should sit a good stalking trip. I'm a Chatterbox is also Larry Jones, and this one's going to break right outside of Lovely Maria. This one 4-1 morning line, comes off of wins in all the Fairgrounds races, the Silver Bullet Day, the Rachel Alexandra, the Fairgrounds Oaks. She's the international star of the Oaks here, because an international star won all the male races, and he's in the Derby, and now she won all the female races. She's in good form. She's versatile. She went wire to wire in the Silver Bullet Day. She came from 10th place in the Rachel Alexandra, and she stalked the pace in the Fairgrounds Oaks. She has a lot of versatility, but her speed figure did go down last time, and she's going to need to kick it up a couple notches if she wants to beat these. Money's on Charlotte is the next one. This one's a long shot for trainer Kelly Breen. We'll try to get involved in the late going. She has shown some speed in the past, but in her last start she did rally, and she'll probably need to rally if she wants to try to get involved here. Ocean Wave, a little bit interesting, and I think if you're a trifecta, superfecta player, I think you probably want to maybe throw Ocean Wave into those tickets. She's 30-1 morning line with Rafael Bejarano. Wayne Catalano is the trainer here. Her speed figures are going in the right direction. She was second in the Honeybee. Again, second by a neck in the Fantasy. She'll be coming on late. She's bred to keep going on. Her late speed figures are moving up, and I think that she can sit back, make a late run, and for sure, if you're playing those exotics like tries and supers, I would suggest throwing her in underneath. Sarah's Sis is the next one. This one 30-1 morning line with Gary Stevens in the iron. She does have some speed, but Condo Commando and some others are better speed horses. Stellar Wind is your morning line favorite, number 12 at 7-2. John Sadler, trainee. Victor Espinoza is going to ride. This one started her career in Maryland at Laurel Park. Then she was a private purchase. She ran in the Santa Isabel Stakes at 7-1. I actually liked her that day, and then she was a nice win. And then she stepped up into the Santa Anita Oaks last time, and she rallied from off the pace again. She earned a really nice late pace rating in the Santa Isabel. In that race, there wasn't a lot of pace, but she closed anyway. Last time in the Santa Anita Oaks, there was more pace, and she closed again. So the pace scenario doesn't seem to matter. She'll be closing, and she's really good right now. As a daughter of Curlin and Malibu Moon on the bottom, certainly bred for this 9 furlong distance. A Bird at the Wire is actually going to be my top choice in here. This one's 6-1 morning line for Train Dale Romans. She's a neck away from 4 consecutive wins. She's in really good form right now. And she's another one. She comes from off the pace. The pace was slower in the Gulfstream Oaks. They were going 48-113. She had some traffic problems. They had trouble wrangling her off that slow pace. She won that one anyway. Under I Ride Ortiz, who's 2 for 2 with her. And then earlier on in the Devona Dale, she got a more pace help, and she rallied from to just miss that day. And then in the Forward Gal, she got some decent pace help at 7 furlongs, and she closed. So she's certainly in great form right now. She's a good closer. She broke her maiden at Churchill Downs, so she has that experience over the track. As I said, the rider's 2 for 2 with her. There's a lot of positives here. Maybe post 13's not the best, but she'll be finishing, and she's my top choice. Number 14, Puka, this one for Bill Mott, 15-1 morning line. It didn't draw, again, not the best post, way out there. She chased Condo Commando last time, and I thought that was a good effort. She was closing in some of her other races. She was forced to do the chasing duties against Condo Commando last time, and now she'll probably be able to relax a bit more off the pace. But from that outside post, Junior Alvarado might not have a lot of options from out there. And then here's how we're going to play this race. We're going to play a $20, we're going to make a $20 win wager on Bird at the Wire. We're going to play a $5 exacta. We're going to put Bird at the Wire on top of Lovely Maria and Stellar Wind, and then we're going to put Lovely Maria and Stellar Wind on top of Bird at the Wire. You can follow Horse Racing Nation and Derby Wars on Twitter, like us on Facebook, and we have a lot of big games on Derby Wars this weekend. Starting Kentucky Oaks Day, we have lots of big games. We have a $25,000 Kentucky Derby Day game. So go over to DerbyWars.com this week, Derby Week, lots of big action, a lot of big games from Churchill Downs. That'll wrap up this week's video. Good luck at the races, and good luck at the Oaks and the Derby.